Hey fam, the title of this video is not clickbait. Everything we're about to share actually happened, and all the footage that you see is 100% real. So recently we went to Mabul Island in Sabah, which is in Malaysia. Beautiful place. But right before going, a lot of our family and friends came up to us and said that, hey guys, be careful because there's a lot of pirates in the island. And over the last several years, there's a lot of cases of kidnapping, especially for foreigners.
Oh my gosh. And we're thinking like, oh shoot, like we've already booked the plane flights, the resort fees, everything is settled. Like we can't back out of this trip.
So we had to keep going, and we did. We took the flight in, and then we took the boat from Semporna into the island, Mabul Island, and let me tell you, breathtaking.
Gorgeous.
The whole travel there is beautiful. You see all the different islands, the water, and once you reach the island, the people were really nice. They accepted us in open arms. You know, they fed us some of the best foods, and then not only that, they had a lot of activities set up for us. You know, we had snorkeling. Oh my goodness, we did snorkeling several times in several different locations, and during these times you got to see all these different beautiful sea creatures. We even did like island hopping, so we got to see like different parts of the islands, which was great. So on my like second and third day there, I noticed there were a police crew, like the marine police. They were switching out crews, right? So there's a crew coming into the island to stay for a month, and there was another crew that's going out to stay in the water for like 2 to 3 months. It was crazy. They had all their guns, military weapons, they had all their cooking stove, their rations, everything, the whole works. I was like, man. So I was just hanging out with those like police guys, and what they say is they stay on the island for 1 month and then they go out to the waters for 2 months, and they basically go out there and keep us safe. I am so thankful that we have men like that want to go and protect us. That's amazing. But I asked like one of the guys like, hey, we're really curious, like, are there really like a lot of pirates around here and stuff like that? And I'm talking to him in Malay, and he tells me like, kalau you nak tanya pasal lanon, no comment lah. That translates to, hey, if you want to talk about pirates, I have no comment. And I was like, what? What's going on here? So I mean, it could be one of two things. It could be like, there's just no pirates, you know, everything's fine, like chill out. Or it could be like, yeah, there's actually a lot of pirates, but I'm not gonna scare you. I'm not gonna instill any fear in you, like chill, we got it, we'll take care of the situation. So fast forward to the last day on the island. You know, throughout our time there, we've been having great food, but we are foodies, and we thought like, that last day we wanna feast. And we're on an island, so the best way to feast is to get fresh seafood. And so what we heard that a lot of these fishermen come up to the island with, you know, all their catch and to try to sell to all the tourists there. And what we do is tourists will buy all this fish and seafood, bring it to the kitchen can cook for you and you can eat it. Perfect, right?
And like we're thinking, okay, like me being an American, if they see me there, the fishermen are gonna charge me like double, triple, who knows? So I decided, okay guys, like I want to make sure we get the best deal. I'm going to stay far away from the fishermen while you're buying it. Yeah.
So me and my close buddy Shafiq, so we were the two guys, we thought like, let's go and negotiate, leave all the girls behind because we don't want to pay more. And we go up there and we saw this one guy. He comes up with his boat. You know, he has all kinds of seafood. He has crab, he has mantis prawns and all that. And we go back and forth, we're negotiating. It was great. We finally ended up, you know, getting some crabs, some mantis prawn, a few other things. Awesome. Ni plastik ni boleh koyak kan? Dia koyak. Ha, tak koyak. But after buying all this, I was like asking him, you know, we're talking in Malay, and I asked him like, hey, what about fish? Aduh bang, saya mau ikan bang. Ya, saya bawa ikan besar. Saya bawa ikan cakap. Okay, pergi bawa lah, saya beli. Okay. And he's like, alright, you stay here, right? You stay here, wait for me here. I'll go catch fish, I'll come back, right? Okay. And we were planning to stay there anyways, right? Because we really wanted fish.
And at this point, Logesh came up and got me and our other friend to come down because he's like, hey, we've already made the deal. Like, the price is fine, so you guys can come and kind of hang out. Yeah, just come hang out. We're like, okay, great. So we're down there. waiting for the fisherman to come back.
And while we were waiting, a second fisherman come by. And he's like, hey, again talking to us in Malay, like, hey, you want some seafood, this, that? And I was like, I'm good, man. We already bought it from this other guy. Now we're just waiting for fish. And I tell him, hey, you got fish? If you got fish, then we can talk, you know? And he's like, oh, I got no fish. And he's like, he just went there. He just went quiet for a while. And then in Malay, he told me like, hey, tak apa. Abang, saya tolong kamu. You ikut saya, kita pergi tangkap ikan balik. Kita sama-sama pergi. So basically, he's telling me, hey, it's alright. Let me help you. You hop on me on my boat. Let's go together and catch a fish for you. And I was like, dang, this is awesome. Because I had my camera with me. I thought, let's go. Let's go. Let's jump on this boat. It's going to be an amazing experience. I get to capture it, you know. And what's even more exciting to catch your own fish and immediately cook and eat it. And as I was about to go, Rachel's like,
absolutely not. No, you're not getting on that boat is what I told him.
And I was so disappointed. Like, come on, you know, like, it'll be fine, you know, it's just gonna go. It's like, no. And I was like, I told the guy, like, abang, I'm sorry, isteri saya cakap tak boleh. And he's like, bang, jangan bimbang. Saya bukan orang jahat, saya orang baik. Saya tolong kamu, ikut saya saja. He basically said, hey, brother, you don't have to worry. I'm a good guy, I'm not a bad guy. Just hop on with me and I'll help you out. Famous last words of bad guys.
I'm like, no. I am not letting him go.
But anyway, so I ended up not going with the guy. It's fine, you know. And the first fisherman, everyone came back with the fish. We buy it from the guy. You know, we took the fish back. I said, hey, I'm sorry. Maybe tomorrow. And I have that clip that I said, like, hey, maybe tomorrow I'll buy it from you. Alright, I'm good. You know. So I left because he's being really pushy at this point. You know, I just like left. So everything's normal, right? But then right before leaving, you know, I was having a conversation with the manager and he was telling us about, you know, how the experience and everything. And I asked about like, hey, what about the pirates? Is there really pirates? And he's like, yeah, there are pirates here. You know, in the last like 2 to 3 years, there have been like 1 or 2 cases. You know, he was being honest with us. But he said that, you know, if you guys here, you be careful, you stay, you know, you'll have no problem. But he did say one thing. He said that, as far as we know though, you know, those fishermen that comes here, they actually work closely with the pirates. They are informants for the pirates and they help out the pirates. And we were like...
And we told him the story about what happened the night before and he's like, oh, that's like, good job not getting on that boat.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh. So, honestly, we don't know what would have happened if I went on the boat. It could have been fine. Everything could have been perfect. Guy would have been, you know, helped me catch a fish.
Would have been a great vlog, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or would have been kidnapped by pirates. Anything could have happened. And according to the manager, that is what most likely would have happened. Really, really thank God that he protected me and yes, Rachel also, you know,
thank you, wife.
She was there and she made me not go. But honestly, guys, like, I had time to reflect about it and I was like really thankful I didn't go on that boat because who knows what would have happened. But I'm making this video to share awareness if you are in that situation, you know, to be careful. You know, that's one. And secondly, always trust your wife. Listen to your wife. If they tell you something, it's most likely for the best of you. So trust them. I do want to say though, the entire time that we were on Marble Island, we actually did feel very safe. And so if you had the opportunity to travel to Marble or anywhere else for that matter, do it. Do it. Go for the experience and have a wonderful time. It's just that, you know, when our parents used to say like, oh, don't go out late at night in dark alleys because something bad could happen to you. It's the same thing here. When on an island, don't go on a boat with a stranger because something bad could happen to you. Just make the safe choices and you'll be fine. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm glad that I can still make more vlogs going forward. And I really hope you stick around. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to do it. We love you. Hope to see you in the next one.
Bye.